standard that supports your position as to the revision of the standard. What language revisions would you propose to make it clearer? Here's this another 15. As a judge of many breeds, I know that it causes great concern when a parent club alters an old, tried, and true standard. One must ask why. A, will this change make the standard more understandable and ageless? B, how will it affect the future of the breed? C, is this in the best long-term interest of this breed? D, is this an issue which must be addressed at this point to protect the essence of the breed? 16. Do you believe that collie breeders in the past or today deliberately made a breeding in hopes that the best puppy in the litter would be a Sable Merle?
How many times is the best puppy in the litter?
But that could have been said about blue Merles in the past before they were accepted.
So what?
I don't care.
17. If the standard is changed to include Sable Merles as a recognized color, do you think it might result in having blue or merle-eyed Sable Collies being commonplace in the future? How do you feel about that? And the last question, and it was a Western handler, it wasn't anyone, it was a Western handler.
Should have been in there. Shouldn't have been in there.
Well, it brings
Another ambiguous question.
This was from a well-known handler in the Western United States. If we revisit the Sable Merle question, do we intend to also do something about explaining the other colors? Harlequin blues, cryptic blues, Maltese. I actually have more judges question these colors than the Sable Merles. Now, I think these are such a rarity that I can't.
And they are not a.
They're not
They're not a natural occurring color. They're an anomaly.
Judges are clearly confused now with the Sable Merle question being brought forward again. I had any number asking me, pointing at a certain dog, if this dog was a Sable Merle. More times than not, it is not a Sable Merle, just a shaded sable. Then they ask me how to tell. Well, they shouldn't even be.
That's what I said. Who cares?
Who cares about that?
Well, the person that says tell them point blank, it shouldn't matter. None of your business.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's really what needs to
That's
be.
nicest way, yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Okay, now the survey, I don't know, are you interested in the results after we went through all this?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, let's hear what they have to say.
Because I remember back in the day.
Sounds to me like sounds like they all agree. Like, well, who cares what the color is, and why is this such a big issue?
Because that's not the
okay,
reality
so
in the ring.
that was the survey. We sent 85 of those out to the mentors that are on the list, if you go on there, and there were a few other people, Jim Fredrickson, because he was on the Standard Color Committee the last time, and there were a few more, but it was 85 was the total. Now, out of the 85 surveys that were sent out to the mentors, there were 53 responses, which, you know, I would like to have seen 85, but 53, from what I found out, is when you send out a survey, that's pretty good. It's pretty good, yeah, not bad. So, we got 53 responses. There were 8 8 people who were in favor of changing the standard. 7 of them wanted to add Sable Merle as a color and have the eye color be the same as in Blue Merles. 1 of them wanted a DQ for Sable Merles. Now you cannot,
That doesn't make sense.
out of those, now listen, because I spent a lot of time on this on the plane yesterday. Out of those 8 people, 3 of them have judged the national. Okay? There were 4 other people who wanted something, did not want a standard change, but said the following: no change to the standard, but an addendum at the end on eye color. Second one said, no change to the standard, but if there is a change, only change the eye color to be the same as in Blue Merles. Do not add Sable Merle as the color. And the last 2 both wanted a clarification of eye and coat color. Out of those 4, 2 have judged the national. There were 41 people who wanted no change. 16 of them are people who had judged at the national. So, and if you want to look at the names, or I can read them off if you want. I mean, that's the way it came back. And we're going to publish all of them so that there's no question that, you know, these are what...
Can I ask?
Sure.
Can we ask any questions?
Sure.
I know that after this meeting that you intend, or it's supposedly that the directors are going to be asked to survey their membership. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think that that would be a good... Actually, I think that they have a survey committee now. Do you remember that? Was CCBA survey committee. It would seem to me like maybe that's the way to do that.
If your survey committee comes back and the majority of your membership wants the standard to acknowledge Sable Merle, what is going to be then? You know, the process then?
No, you know, in fact, I called the AKC the other day, and I was hoping to have a letter that I could bring here, and she didn't get
Mary
it.
Beth didn't get back.
She will by...
But what is the use of doing a survey? And if the majority, instead of this, the majority of the membership says they want to change, if we don't intend to act on that, what's the difference in doing a survey? And that's my only question.
Well, I don't think anybody said that they don't intend on acting on it. To
Right.
me, however, it does seem to make sense that you go to the people who have the most investment in this breed first.
Right.
Does that not seem logical?
Yeah. So what happens if they decide no change? What happens to the Sable Merle? Does it stay in limbo?
Nothing.
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 I know, but I mean, right now, that's the problem. It's in limbo. It is. You've got judges kicking them out of the ring.
All
It's
right,
a
so
limbo
the
breed.
first thing that would happen,
2 judges this year.
I know, but you've got a lot of other judges that would probably...
the first thing that would happen,
do
Linda,
something, yeah.
the first thing that would happen is the directive would have to go out to every publication. And I'll tell you what happened. I had everything set to go in the judge's newsletter, which goes to every judge, and somebody called the AKC. Someone who had a position on this, and it didn't go in.
I
Now it
noticed
is.
that.
What?
Yeah, I noticed it wasn't in it.
Yes. It's probably not who you think it is. I think I figured out who it is, but I'm the fool on the
But
speakerphone
the point is, this
with
is
the
your job.
AKC. Yeah, this is not a job anybody wants to have. Trust me.